to this monthly tarot card reading for November 2018. So before we start, I'd like to make a note that this month's reading is going to be adjusted for November's universal energies and astrological placements and numerology. So let's talk about it. As we know, the sun will be in Scorpio, and Scorpio is all about transformation, healing, death, rebirth, introspection, going within, understanding yourself, knowing thyself, inner standing. It's shadow work. It is very much the idea of the phoenix rising from the ashes. So these are the themes that we are going to be playing with in November. And with that, this month is also the 11th, 11 being a master number. So master number 11 is all about heightened intuition, insight, spirituality, sensitivity to the energetic and spiritual world, as well as being highly in tune to our natural psychic intelligence and also being in flow with divine intelligence. So with this month, there will be a great opportunity to strengthen and grow within these realms. It is a great time for spiritual development and personal development as well. So, with that being said, this month's reading will be focused around yourself, your healing, your spiritual path, your own self-love, and your own self-development. So I won't be talking too much, if not at all, about the future or your environment and the people around you, because this really isn't the big focus for the month energetically. It makes more sense to pull cards for relationships and for how others around you will act, and for the environment around you. For example, for last month, it made more sense to pull those cards last month because last month was in Libra, and so Libra rules balance and it rules our relationships amongst other things. So because this month is in Scorpio's reign, I'm going to be honing in on helping you with these energies and growing with them in this reading. That is my intent for this reading, okay? So that's what these readings are going to be focusing on for my November tarot readings. If you wanted to know about your future and things of that nature, you can go ahead and watch someone else. I don't quite mind. But anyways, because transformative energies, especially Scorpio energies, can be intense and sometimes even trying, I thought I would alter this reading in that way to help you through it. And because of this intense and trying energy that may come about, I'd like to remind you all that in the face of any adversity or challenge, to overwhelm it with kindness, love, and positivity. Okay, so have courage and be kind. And before I close off this long introduction, I'd like to give a big shout out and say thank you to all of you for joining me over on Patreon and supporting this channel in that way. It really means a lot to me and I appreciate it greatly. And I wanted to give a huge shout out to Amy G, Sarah R, and Rodika M for being once again my top 3 contributors in the month of October. So thank you guys so much. I love and appreciate your generosity and you guys so much. So once again, thank you. Lots of love and light to everyone supporting me there and everyone watching my videos here as well. So with that being said, let's get to your signs reading. Hi Pisces, and welcome to this monthly tarot card reading for November 2018. This is a reading for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Dominance. If you don't know your dominant sign, I highly recommend that you go ahead and check out my video on that. Link will be in the description box below and in the pinned comments below. You may find that you resonate more with your dominant sign than you do with any other sign. So with that being said, Pisces, as always, I went ahead and picked out your universal energy cards off camera. So we're gonna go and jump right in. Pisces, this is where you need to go within for the month of November. This is what healing you really need to be focusing on for the month of November. This is where you need to look within. So we have for you here, let's get this into focus. We have the Lady of Lightning. So the Lady of Lightning is all about surprise, shock, and a total paradigm shift. And she is coming to us in reverse. So she is coming to us as quite the challenge, Pisces. So when she comes to us in reverse, Pisces, it's a sign that we might come up excuse me, we might come upon some sort of unexpected shock. We might come upon something completely paradigm shattering, world shattering. It's just going to rewire our entire way of thinking. And because this card was picked with the intention of looking within, it's giving me the feeling that you might be discovering something about yourself that might be a complete 180. And so for some of you, it can be an awakening and enlightenment. It can be discovering something about yourself that you've never known before, but it can just also be this massive awakening, this massive realization. And it's not going to come to you as a sense of serendipity. It's not going to be some sort of easy breezy, joyful surprise. It's literally going to come into your life as some sort of shock. It's going to be big and it's going to be profound. It's not necessarily going to be, it's not negative at all, but it's going to be a big and profound shock. And this is something that you really need to look within for yourself. It's the idea that she's going to come, don't get me wrong, she's going to come into your life either way, and she's going to give you this complete 180 paradigm shattering enlightenment or awakening, but at the same time, it's like you can prepare yourself for it, Pisces, by doing the work, by doing the heavy lifting beforehand. So really looking within and meditating and doing whatever you do to up your spirituality game. Perhaps, you know, you do your own tarot, perhaps it's your own sort of dream journaling. Whatever you do to really get in tune with the divine, you can do the heavy lifting and really help yourself so that when she does come into your life, it isn't so much of a shock. And she also comes into your life and asks you, in what way does your life need reinventing? What aspect of your life needs a complete 180 turnaround? In what way do you need to change drastically to get results that you desire? Okay, and so we also have here these two cards. These are your universal energy cards. So first and foremost, we have coming out for you, Pisces, the card of the crow. So crow energy is very spiritual, it's very creative, and it's very watchful. We all know the story about Odin, and I believe it's crows, his two crows. I could be completely wrong, it could be ravens, but you know, crow energy is said to be related to the third eye, right? It's related to the looking within, seeing beyond the veil. Crow energy is something that kind of drifts between the here and there, okay? So when in balance with this crow energy, you'll be feeling psychic, you'll be feeling intuitive, strong, and clear. Out of balance, you may be feeling ungrounded, hypersensitive. And to bring yourself into balance with this crow energy, daily meditation, okay, daily routines. You can do some sort of de-stressing, winding down, any way that you do to kind of tap in to divine energy, to source energy. Really good idea to be practicing that heavily this month. And then we had another card kind of pop out for you, and this is the same card that Scorpio actually got, and it is the card of the butterfly, and I think it goes beautifully with your card over here of the Lady of the Lightning. because butterfly energy is, surprise, surprise, all about big transformation and big change. And so the energy for you, Pisces, this month is one that is really transformative. You are going to be blossoming and flourishing. You are going to be coming out of your cocoon and growing into this beautiful butterfly this month, okay, Pisces? So when in balance, you'll be feeling cheerful, you'll be feeling graceful, you'll be noticing your growth. You'll be feeling as if you are going somewhere. You'll be working on your development. You'll be working on these things to help yourself evolve and grow into a better human being. And out of balance, you may be feeling fragile or frustrated. You may be feeling out of touch with the flow of things. You may even be feeling as if you're just kind of stagnant, right? But as a reminder, all growth is never stagnant. You can be sitting in a train backwards, feeling like you're going nowhere, but the train's always going to be moving forward. Sometimes it may need to take a stop, but it's always going to be moving forward. So to bring yourself into balance with this butterfly energy, once again, it's getting into some sort of daily routine of personal development, self-development, mindfulness, spirituality, meditating, etc., etc., doing whatever you do to help yourself grow and connect with universal energy. So Pisces, now we're going to put our focus into your shadow work. Shadow work is just a fancy word for facing your demons, facing your darkness. We're going to be looking at what you may be facing in that realm, or what may help you when dealing with this darkness, dealing with this pain and negativity that you have locked away deep inside of you. We're going to be seeing in what tool can be used and utilized to help you really move through this and heal through it and grow through whatever shadow work you need. And we have for you winter, the card of winter, the sacredness of passing. So this winter card is a really simple message, Pisces. It asks you, what in your life do you need to let go of? What in your life no longer is serving you? What in your life is extra baggage? What in your life is toxicity or negative? What no longer serves you? It asks you to, take a check-in list, reevaluate, look at everything in your life, and ask yourself, is this serving me? Is this beneficial to me? Is this helping me grow? Is this uplifting me? And if not, then this winter card asks of you to let it die away, to let it fall away, to let go of it, to let it go, so that come spring, something new and beautiful can grow in its place, okay, Pisces? Really, really simple for your shadow work. Really simple tool that you can use and help and utilize, okay? So that's for that. We're going to pick a card now to see what healing you guys may need to focus on in the month of November 2018. So in what aspect of your life needs the most healing? It's, specific healing we're looking for. And because Scorpio is all about deep healing, we have to kind of look within and totally forgot why. And this card again decides to pop out. Sorry, I totally blanked when I saw this card and was getting so many different vibes and messages. And then of course this card jumps out. Literally, this might just be a water sign thing. I haven't recorded for the other elements yet, but oh my goodness. This card has come out for every water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio as well. So wow, this is the card of healing. This card of healing asks of you to kind of look in every single aspect of your life and ask yourself, what needs deep healing? What needs your attention? This is a card to say, look, if there ever be a time that you needed to do a complete 180 turnaround on your life and, take inventory of everything and heal everything, this month is the month to do so. So deep healing. This card also calls into mind, you know, your physical pain and how it may be manifesting because of something deeper going on. So like I said, for Cancer, it is one thing to, you know, cut the weed, but the weed will always continue to grow back if you don't get to the root of the problem. And that's what I feel is the problem with most people this day and age. We don't handle the inside stuff, right? We take medication or we handle stuff on a physical level, but we don't really go within and look for the root of the pain, the spiritual cause of the pain, what the pain is manifesting from. So exhaustion is one way, an example I've been giving. Exhaustion can be one way of saying, of course, physically, yeah, maybe you're overworking yourself, but spiritually, mentally, maybe there's a lot of chatter going on in your mind. Maybe it's a sign that you haven't been paying attention to your spirit body, and so your body is trying to get into a deep rest for you. So it's looking at what ways your physical pains, your physical ailments are manifesting, and getting to the deep, spiritual, unseen, mental root of it, and pulling that root out so that the weed no longer has place to grow. So that's one part of healing that you need to take care of this month, dear Pisces. But we also have here the card Hole in the Soul. Okay, so this Hole in the Soul card I'm getting is in regards to deep childhood trauma. It can also just be deep pain. So for some of you, I'm getting like the idea of someone you loved hurting you really badly, perhaps leaving, perhaps betrayal. It's just some sort of deep pain. It could be rejection. I'm also getting rejection from a lot of you. It's rejection from, you know, not even people, but it could just be in your career, in life, and stuff that you've always wanted to do. It's like being constantly beat down, and it's really tearing this place in your heart, and it's, you know, creating this hole in your soul. So I'm actually going to go ahead, and I don't typically do this, but I'm going to, where's the book? Read it from the book for you, because it usually comes with a really great action that you can take. And so I find that this card, with all of the energy and the feelings and the messages I'm getting from it, I feel like this would be beneficial if I read it, the activity and everything for you. So some of you may want to take part in doing it to help move you along. Yeah, so like it says here, your childhood wounds are creating a hole in your soul. So for some of you, it's definitely about childhood wounds. So this card encourages you to discover your true self through learning about your childhood and mourning the abandonment and neglect that you felt or have felt in your life. And so the action that is coming with this card, it says, find a safe place. Use colored pencils to draw several masks. Each mask needs to represent an aspect of your false self, such as a good boy or girl, a savior, a slave, a rebel, a victim, an overachiever, etc. So take time to write or draw the qualities that you feel each false self contains. Turn on some powerful music, put on a mask, and move in the way you feel the mask requires for you to express yourself and feel the feelings you may have suppressed. Once you have completed the dance, take off the physical mask and burn it, then imagine energetically taking off the false masks you wear in front of various people. Give yourself permission to be your real self. Imagine a person in front of you who you feel doesn't accept you. Say to them, I'm going to betray you now and recover my true self. And now imagine the person saying to you, I understand you, and encourage you to become the person you were meant to be. So that's just a really beautiful action that I felt some of you it may speak to you, and it may help you along if you feel compelled to do that. So that's the healing aspect that we've went over. You guys will know what deep healing that needs to be taken through. These cards are to make you aware of what healing you need to take part in. I cannot always tell you guys, you know, you need to do this, this, and this to get to this, because it's different for everyone. And with Scorpio this month, Scorpio being in the sun, all this Scorpio energy once again is deep healing, of course. How many times do I have to say it, Venus? Right? But it's it's special to everyone. It's like your own personal prescription. It's your own personal routine and care, and it's all about looking within. Sometimes it's harder to care for yourself and heal parts of yourself when you're unaware that it needs healing. So hopefully this is able to give you awareness. I cannot tell you for you personally how you need to heal yourself. I can give you ideas like the action in the book and like what I've been recommending, but all in all, you deep down know what is meant for you. And so once again, really looking within with this energy and asking of yourself what you need. So we're going to be taking a look at where your spiritual journey is taking you, Pisces, this month. And for some of you, this healing that you may be getting, it could be like an idea to do something, right? Like now you're aware that, okay, perhaps this person who really done me wrong in the past, perhaps they have really hurt me, so what is something I can do? And then you get an idea like, oh, let's go ahead and take a walk, or let's journal this, or let's do this or that. Listen to the little ideas that you are getting. But anyways, where your spiritual journey is taking you this month, Pisces, oh my goodness, it's like the water signs are all correlating and in union and singing Kumbaya together, because Scorpio, I believe, literally got this card as well. So Pisces, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. This card is to say that, Pisces, if you have any dream or desire or goal or something you want to accomplish in your life and you've been doubting whether or not you're on the right path or if you've been doing it correctly or going about it correctly, this card is a confirmation. This card is a good omen to say, yes, you are on your right path. You're already doing it. Don't worry about the how. Stop overthinking everything. Just keep following your heart. Keep following your true north. It will open doors for you and it will lead the way for you. If you had any doubt in your mind or hesitancy, this card is a good omen to say that you are where you need to be. You are following the path. You even thinking about your goals, dreams, and desires is opening new doors and portals for you to manifest what it is you want. So really beautiful. I feel compelled to pick up another card for you. Before I even decided, my hand was already pulling the deck out once again. So sometimes they have a mind of their own. We're going to go ahead and pull another card because that's what my hands seem to want to do. Sounds so weird when I put it like that, but anyways, a card came and flew right out. And we have the card Akasha, like the Akashic Records. And this card says, your guidance is divinely guided. So Pisces, throughout this month, in November, whatever, once again, like I was saying, intuition, your guidance, the random ideas you are getting, this card is saying like, yes, these are all divinely guided. Whatever random ideas that you're thinking, oh, that's weird that I just thought of that, or oh, this is something I just thought of, these are being divinely guided. The universe is sending you these thoughts, these ideas, these things for you to create in your life. They're sending it to you. So everything that you are thinking of is being divinely guided. These random thoughts and questions when you're deep meditating or when you're asking yourself how to go about something, these ideas and etc., as I've said for the past 5 minutes now, it is all divinely guided. And with this card, it's also saying that you yourself, Pisces, is being divinely guided this month. So really tapping into that intuition, really going with the flow of things, following the path that the divine is leading you on. You are being divinely guided this month. It's really beautiful. You are transforming. You are becoming this beautiful, beautiful butterfly. Everything is divinely guided, and in correlation with this you're already doing it card, it's as if to say, once again, you know, relax, stop overthinking, don't stress out too much. the universe knows what path, what dreams, what desires you want to be on, and the universe is divinely guiding you. So I'm feeling that this is also a card of reassuring you of this right here as well, that you are being divinely guided, and to just stop breaking a sweat over it, to really trust and have faith, okay? So Pisces, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm super excited for you guys. It's really beautiful. It really is. This Lady of the Lightning card can be a bit, you know, scary, I guess. It can be a bit nerve-wracking to think that we're going to be going through this complete transformation, but this butterfly card and these healing light energy cards, they're all coming out, and it's all very positive. It's all very healing and light and love and peace, and it's just really beautiful energy, so I wouldn't worry too much about anything, Pisces, okay? So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a like, a comment, maybe even subscribe. If not, completely okay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope that your healing is one that is not too hard on you. I hope the healing comes easily, and it is something soothing and beautiful for you to experience. I hope that you find the answers you need, and I wish you lots of enlightenment, light, and love. So with that being said, I will see you guys next time, okay? Bye!